Hey, hey, hey. Come on in the room. Wait till some people come on. Hey, Steph, dear. Come on in the room. Let me put some names in the comment section so we can get some people on in here. Mm-hmm. Hey, Steph, dear. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, AP. We're going to get the people a few moments to come on in the room. We're going to talk about leveling up. Again, this is our second week. We're going to finish out February strong. Um, and today we're going to talk about dealing with the changes that comes while leveling up. We're going to talk about leveling up and we're going to talk about dealing with the changes that comes with leveling up. Let me come over here in my comment section and see because it's on YouTube as well as Facebook. Okay. If you do not see a person that is on here, again, as we said each and every week, go ahead and put a name in the comment section and let them know that we are on. Because Mindful Wednesdays, we don't have a time because of my busy schedule, but I am here. I am here. I am here. We'll give the people a few more moments. Let me tag some people real quick and then we'll get started. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, JR. We'll get started and just give me one more minute and then we'll get started. All right. One more minute and then we will get started. One. All right. I'm back. I'm back. We're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, let me get back to the comment section. All right. Hey Tish Pooh. Happy that you were able to make it on. So welcome to Mindful Wednesdays, you guys. Mindful Wednesdays is where we will come every Wednesday of the month and we would have one specific topic every month that we would discuss to kind of help us deal with life stressors a whole lot better. And this month we're talking about leveling up. A little recap about what we talked about last week was our first one was writing down the gratitudes, what you're grateful for. I hope a lot of you guys did your homework and I wrote my list. So it's having gratitude. That was your first one. The second one was become selfless. That was yesterday. So doing something special for somebody, taking us off the table, and doing something for someone else, paying it forward. The third one was which is today, and I have not posted because I am on here today. So I decided to just say it to you guys today instead of creating a banner. Observe and improve the words that we use. So today and tomorrow and any other day, be mindful of what words we are using each and every day. Does it benefit us? Um, does it bring harm to us? Will it, kill whatever we're talking about? So be very mindful of what words you are using and choose your words very wisely. Tomorrow will be being proud of your associates. That means your circle, who you hang around. Do they bring you joy? Do they bring you? I mean, what are they contributing to your life? Okay, we had the homework where we were supposed to take a piece of paper and write down everyone that we're associated with and seeing how do they benefit our life. Um, and if they didn't, or with all due respect, you X them off and create a better circle that's more healthier for you. Number five was taking action. In order to bring some improvement, in order to level up, in order to win, you have to move. You have to be proactive. You can't just sit and expect something to come to you without having action. Number six is being open to change. And that's what we're going to talk about now, the changes that you will face while trying to level up. So you have to be open to change. If you want to get to the next level in your life, if you want to get into the next level of your business, if you want to get into the next level of your mindset, if you want to win, you have to be open to change. And we'll talk about that today. And the last one that I had from last week is to have a vision of what a higher level of you look like. That was the last one. That was number 8. Have a vision of what a higher level of you looks like. So that was all from last week. Those were the recaps that we had last week. I hope you guys took those very seriously. I hope you're still um using them every day to help better you. Um yeah. So today we're going to talk about change. Oftentimes we know, hey Ashley, hey Bianca. Yes, have a vision of what a higher level of you looks like. Yes, nobody knows your vision better than you do of where you want to go and where you want to be. So today we're going to talk about change. We're going to talk about the changes that come when it comes to leveling up. When it comes to leveling up, just like if you're going into surgery, just like if you're going in for a job, there are going to be a lot of changes. There may be pain, there may be different struggles, hurdles, obstacles, but we have to face them. And oftentimes we do not move to the next level because we are fearful of what that change is going to bring, and we're fearful to face it. So handling change while leveling up, oftentimes we can't achieve what's next in the life. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm getting all tongue twisted. What's next in line for us because of us being familiar and more comfortable with where we are right now because we're fearful of change. But I'm here to tell you that change is going to come. Getting to your next level, everything is not going to be the same way that it was yesterday or the day before. You're going to have change. You're going to endure change. You're going to endure pain as you are leveling up. The pain of change is a survival mode for the brain. The pain of change is a survival mode for the brain. That pain and that change that comes when you're trying to get to the next level of your life, when you made that decision to say, hey, I want to get to my next step. Hey, I want to do better. Hey, I want to be stress free. I don't want to live in depression anymore. Hey, I'm ready to throw in the towel and get the help that I need. That change is going to bring pain. That change is going to bring pain, and it throws your brain into survival mode, and it signals your brain to prepare for fight or flight. That pain and that change that is coming during that time of you improving yourself is going to get you ready for fight or flight. And I know we've oftentimes faced that situation when changes have came into our life. We were in a fight or a flight mode. Now I don't know if you were in this situation where you wanted to fight and keep moving, or if you stood still and wanted to run. So if you're ever in a situation where you have to face change and you feel that I don't know if you want to call it anxiety or whatever that comes over your body, that's your body putting itself in position for a fight or a flight mode, and you have to make that decision if you want to face it or if you're going to stand still and stay in that same position at that same level. Now, I brought up last week when it comes to the video games and how video games take you from level to level. Now, if you have that remote control and you're playing that video game, if you don't move those buttons, that character will not move. And guess what? It stays at the same level. So, in order for you to move to the next level, unless you want to stay at flight mode, unless you want to stay at the flight position, in order to face it, you have to put forth action to move to the next level. That video game, if you're going to play it and you want to move to the next level, you have to keep hitting those keys. And that character, I loved Mario when I played video games back in the day. In order to get Mario or Luigi to the next level, I had to move those keys, and I had to win. I had to take on all the attributes that helped me get to the next level. So in order to face your next level, you're going to face pain, you're going to face change, but your brain is going to put you in survival mode. And that survival mode is going to be a fight or a flight mode. And you have to make that decision which area you want to be in, if it's fight or if it's flight. Okay, so that's the first part is the fight or the flight mode that comes to your brain, and you have to make that decision. But we're so familiar with familiarity that we don't want to move. We're so familiar with comfortability that we don't want to move, but we have to get past that if we want to be in a better position for 2024 and 2023. Change oftentimes brings out the beauty in a situation. And that's the part that we don't see. We don't see the beauty. We see the mess that's in front of us right now. But I'm here to tell you that pain brings forth the beauty in a situation. Write that in the comment section. Pain brings forth the beauty in a situation. What situation are you in right now? I'm quite sure if you think of all the mess that is going on in it. You think of the negativity that is going on in it. You think about the people that it may hurt that's in it. But you don't think about the beauty that may be at the end. You have to go through this pain. You have to go through this change. But I'm telling you, once it's all said and done, beauty is going to come out of it. So I don't know what's going on around you. I don't know what you're facing, but I'm here to tell you that beauty is going to come out of it. Beauty is going to come out of your ashes that you're going through right now. I feel that for somebody that I'm looking at on this live stream. Beauty is going to come out of the pain that you are going through right now. So I'm here to tell you to stay strong, my brother. Stay strong, my sister, because you are about to see the beauty for the stressors, for the depression, for the obstacles, for the hurdle. Y'all, I feel it right now. For everything that you are facing, beauty is coming out of what you are going through and facing right now. Okay? That part I had to put out there. The beauty is coming out of it. Beauty, beauty. Throw me up some hearts and likes, and I'm moving to the next part. Beauty is coming out of every pain that you are going through right now. Okay? Beauty, beauty. Beauty is coming out of it. And the reason why I say that beauty is coming out of your pain and out of the change that you are going through, first you have to face it. Because we're not having anybody that's fighting any situation in this time. You have to face it head on. And the reason why I'm telling you that beauty will come out of it is because my years in the medical field, I can use those situations. For example, my daughter, and you can use any other example that shows you that beauty comes out of pain and out of changes. And I'm sure some of you have some stories like that. My daughter, who was diagnosed, which is the reason why we created this platform, was the depression and the stresses that I went through when it came to her, kind of had me in a depressed state. And now I want to come out and help other people. But my daughter who was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer at the age of 4, and then in 2013 she was cancer free on the 4th month of that year. Now that was 444 for whoever called it. I did look up the number 4, which means strength and some other definitions. But yeah, she was diagnosed at 4. She had stage 4, and she went into remission 2013 on the 4th month. That was painful. That was pain. That was change that I had to face in my life that I did not choose to face, but I had to in order to make it to the next level. That was a painful situation. The beauty of that change and that pain was that people were shown that miracles still happen due to her now being cancer free still. That situation was painful. And I had to deal with the changes of that situation. Now I'm going somewhere deeper in just a minute. It was painful. I had to deal with the changes in that situation, but it brought forth a miracle. It showed the people that miracles still happen. So there was beauty in it. To me, it was painful. To me, it was painful. To me, I had to deal with changes, but it brought forth the beauty, which was shown to other people that miracles still do happen. Okay, miracles still do happen. I relate this description to our topic because if I had ran from that change, if I had chosen not to go deeper into doctor's appointments and figuring out what was going on, why she couldn't walk correctly, why her blood levels was off, if I did not, if I had chose to run from that change during that moment in our lives, she would have died. Had I not seek the help she had needed, she would have died. If I did not face that obstacle head on, if I did not continue to take her to the doctors and was very adamant, hey, something is going on and somebody needs to look at it because Tylenol and Motrin is not going to help this sort of pain. Okay, are y'all feeling where I'm going? Are y'all feeling and hearing where I am going? Tylenol and Motrin was not going to help that type of change nor that type of pain. So we needed to take it to the next step, to the next level to get us past this obstacle so that beauty could be shown in the end. So that's the reason why I related to this topic. But because we chose to face the change and the obstacles that came with it, now, there were plenty of obstacles that came with her being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She was not healed overnight. That change did not go away overnight. So I had to deal with the change. She had to deal with the change. I had to deal with the pain. She also had to deal with the pain. To name a few changes to you guys so that you can get a clear picture of what we had to go through during our time of facing that change and during our time of facing that pain was hair loss. She lost all of her hair. That was a change that we had to deal with. We couldn't run away from it. We had to face it. Now, if you let her tell it today, she pulled on her hair because she was young. She didn't know. She pulled on the ponytail too hard and it came out. So that's why she think their hair fell out. So hair loss was a part of the change. Chemotherapy was a part of the change that we had to face. Radiation was a part of the change that we had to face. Scoliosis. The list can go on and on and on, but we had to face it. If I had ran away, if we didn't get chemotherapy, if we didn't go seek doctors, she would have died. So I say this to you to tell you that if you do not face the changes that are coming in order for you to level up and get over them to get to that next level, your purpose, your dreams may die. Face them. Face them. Don't run away from them. Face them head on. I am here to tell you today, you will not flight, but you will fight. You will not fly away from your fear. You will not fly away from the changes. But I speak to you right now through this screen. I'm telling you, I'm speaking to myself. You are going to fight today and make it to that next level. You're going to make it to that next level. I dare somebody to type in the comment section, I'm going to make it to my next level, my next dimension. You're going to make it to that next level. I don't know what your level is. I don't know what beauty you're trying to reach, but you are, whether it's ministry, whether it's another set of career, whether it's a clear mindset, whether it's a clear thinking, baby, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. You're going to make it to your next level. I'm telling you, there's going to be beauty after your pain. There's going to be beauty after you face that change. There is going to be beauty, baby. You're going to make it. You will not fly away from your fear. You will fight. You're going to fight. You are going to fight. Y'all better throw me some hearts and some thumbs up. You better add somebody to this that is not in this group, but you are going to fight. I speak fight to every single one of you guys today. You gonna fight. You gonna fight. Tish, baby, you're going to fight. You're going to fight. Sierra, Stephanie, you are going to fight. AP, I don't know if you're still on here, but you are going to fight. We will not run away in this season. We will not run away in this year. But you, yes, you, I'm talking to you. You're going to fight. You're going to fight. I don't have any people that's going to fight this year. We're going to fight. We're going to fight together. We're going to fight together. I'm going to give you your steps in just a minute. I had to give you that example. There was pain and change during Dynasty's diagnosis, but beauty came out of that. What beauty was it? The world got to see that the Lord still performs miracles. The world got to see that miracles are still being performed. Whatever your situation is, whatever stressors that are coming to take you out, baby, you gonna make it because there's beauty in you. There's beauty after this. I don't know what it is that's coming up against you, but I speak beauty in you. I speak beauty in you. I speak, oh my God, y'all, I'm speaking to myself on this. I speak beauty in you. Woo! All right, y'all. Okay. Woo! All right, I'm bringing myself on down. I'm bringing myself on down. I'm bringing myself down. During life, it is very, very important that we face the changes. So if you have gotten anything from this on today, you have to face the changes in order to grow, in order to win, and in order to improve. You have to face the changes. You have to face the fears. You have to face it in order to win. You have to face it. So I'm going to leave you guys with a few steps on today. And then we're going to wrap it up and we're coming back next Wednesday to move to another part. So if you have your pen and you have your paper, I want you to write these steps down, and I need you to take it just as serious as we did with last week. And if you're on here and you did not get to listen to last week's topic, go back and listen to it. Go back and listen to last week's topic if you have not heard it. So the first step is improve your problem solving skills. Type in the comment section if you're still with me. I need you to improve your problem solving skills. Improve your problem solving skills. Every solution does not work the same for every situation. I think that's what a lot of us fail to realize. We think that we can use what we used in our last situation to fight new demons. We think that we can use what we use in our last obstacles to fight. No, baby, this is a new situation that we're facing. So you have to choose another skill set to fight this situation. So every solution does not work for every situation. I mentioned earlier when I gave the description of beauty, change to beauty, that Tylenol and Motrin didn't work for Dynasty's situation. Tylenol and Motrin was not going to cure cancer. We had to seek out for new strategies. We had to seek out for a new level of medical help. So to heal the deeper situation, it was deeper than pain. It was deeper than a migraine. So we had to seek out more medical assistance to help us get over that hurdle, to get over that change. So just know that every skill is not meant for every situation. You're going to have to do some trial and error with your situation. This didn't work. So let me go back to the drawing board and create something else and see if this next thing will work. Okay. Hey, Taiwan, baby. Thanks for joining us. I hope you can go back and watch the replay once we're done, honey. You're going to have to do some trial and error to see what's really working before implementing the skill to your change. Oh, y'all, I can't keep still. That beauty part just got me. That beauty part got me. So every solution does not work for every situation. Number two, focus on what's important. Focus on what's important. So we improve our problem solving skills, and we also, number two, we're going to focus on what's important. I'm not just teaching you guys, I'm teaching myself when it comes to this leveling up thing. Okay. Hey, Kendra, baby. I hope you can go back and watch the replay once this is all over. Focus on what's important. Oftentimes, we get so consumed by situations, we get so consumed by trials and changes that we forget what's really important that surrounds us. We forget the important things that are around us. During that time, there are important things, there are important people that still need us. So we create more problems by forgetting them and studying on the situation that we can't really solve at the moment. And those things, for example, could be our children, which brings us joy. It can be our jobs, which create revenue. So during that time, we can create more problems, such as bills have to be paid, and then we end up losing our job because we're so focused on something else, rather than the things that are important to us, and we end up losing our job, can't make the money. Our kids, once we lose our focus on them because we're so focused on the stressors, they start doing any and everything. So during the time of change and the situation that we're left in, we still have to focus on the important things of life. We cannot ignore those things. You have to still go to work. You have to still pay attention to your children. Those things need you. Okay? You still have to focus on the important things. Still have to focus on the important things. So we have 1, improve your problem solving skills. 2, focus on what's important. And number 3, don't forget self-care. You cannot forget yourself during your time of change. We can lose ourselves in change, but I'm here to tell you, do not forget yourself during times of change. You have to focus on self-care as well. Have to focus on self-care as well. That doesn't always mean that you have to go out and spend money to take care of you. There are inexpensive ideas that you can create to have time with yourself and recuperate. And a couple of free ideas that I will leave you with is, and you can go ahead and jot these down: journaling, reading a book, drink more water, which a lot of us probably can work on. Look, y'all, I went and bought my half-gallon jug this year. This is my goal, is to drink a gallon a day. So I'm starting with small changes first. Shutting off your phone. That's a big one because the phone can be a very distracting instrument. Learn to say no sometimes. You don't always have to say yes. Color, workout, the list can go on and on, but there are a lot of free self-care ideas out there where you don't really have to spend much money. Stephanie, you said, oh, you working on your water intake as well? Okay, and the number 4, I got 2 more. Number 4 is celebrate your goals. Celebrate your goals. I don't want you to continue to keep working at that situation to the point where you're stressed and you're drained, and you're not paying any attention to celebrating it and looking at your accomplishments and what you've already accomplished. You have to celebrate what you've already done. Give yourself Write down some goals. Write down the timeline. Hey, I'm going to accomplish these 3 and then I'm celebrating and I'm coming back and I'm going to accomplish 3 more. You have to celebrate your wins, okay? Do not forget to celebrate yourself. Some so I'm asking you right now to give yourself some grace and compassion and celebrate your wins, even if it's you messaging me and saying, "Hey, Sharika, I tried something new today." That's a celebration because you didn't try that yesterday. So be sure that you do not neglect the fact that you accomplished something and celebrate your wins each and every day. Okay? So make that list and celebrate your wins. Yes, drink water, Tawana. Yep. Patricia must celebrate wins, goals. Yes, celebrate yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna celebrate you like you do. So you better go and celebrate yourself. Celebrate your wins. Number 5, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Check in with those who love you. Check in with those who love you. Oftentimes we get so consumed with stressors and depression when we're trying to change things because we lose glimpse of where we're going. We lose glimpse of where the beauty is at. We lose glimpse of where we could be, to the point where we shut ourselves in. We forget all about those who love us. So I need you to check in with those who love you. And the reason why I state that number is because there's going to be some times when we're pushing through these trials and these tribulations when it comes to making it to our next level. There are going to be times when we're going to face these changes and you don't know where your next step is going to be. You don't know which way to turn. You're going to need to call on somebody for advice when you're stuck. So we can't just neglect the people who are there to support us and to help us to get to the next level in our life. So when there are times when you have your back up against the wall and you don't know which way to go, I need you to pick up that phone and call someone in your support circle. Do not neglect them because you're having a moment. They're still there to hold your hand. They're still there to lead you. So remember their number, remember their name, and check in with those who love you when you need to check in with them. So those are my 5 guys. I hope I helped someone on today. I know I went a little deeper than what I thought I was going to be because I was speaking to myself when it came to that beauty portion. But I'm here to tell you guys this was good. Well, I want to thank you, but I hope you get to go and listen to it from the beginning. I know you said that you will, honey. Um, but yeah, and I was speaking to myself. If you go back and you catch it at the beginning. But yeah, you're going to face changes. That's what I come to tell you. You are going to face changes when leveling up. You're going to face fear when leveling up, but you should choose to fight and not run away from them. Choose to fight because at the end, there is beauty. And if you use each one of these steps, I hope you took the notes. If not, go back, write the replay, and write them down. Guess what, baby? You're going to win. You're going to win. Okay? That is all that I have for you guys. I am back next Wednesday and every Wednesday on My Matter. This month we are talking about leveling up. Go back, watch session 1, which was last week. Come back and watch this one or share it with somebody, share the group with somebody. Fight, fight, fight. Yes, Stephanie, that is right. You better fight, girl. You better fight. You better fight. You better fight. Share the group with somebody. If you want to purchase merchandise, hit me up in my inbox. We have t-shirts, hoodies, joggers now. We have everything. If you want to support the broadcast, you can go ahead and hit me up and I can send over the job form for you. I will be in the Williamsburg area this Saturday with my mom, talking on mental health. We are packed to capacity. We have no more room. So I hope some of your faces will be in the building. I will also be in Charlotte, and I think that's March 31st, April the 1st. If you have not registered, please go register. And that's called Girl Keep Pushing. I will post it in this group as well as the link so you guys can get registered. But I hope to see your face in one of those buildings. Okay. If you have any other questions, if you need any other resources, go ahead and hit me up in my inboxes. If I don't get to you, one of my people on the team will get to you. And I just love each and every one of you guys. I hope that I helped you on today, and I will talk to you guys on next Wednesday.